Hey friends, Pastor Bill Walden here, author of the book 31 Blunt Thoughts, Not So Gentle Encouragement for Dense Husbands. Hey, I hope you're doing well. This is a little chapter review and I want to plant some new thoughts in your mind and heart perhaps from chapter 27. Chapter 27 in the book is entitled Love versus Like, and it's built around some well-known verses in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 to 8. Let me read it to you, and then we'll make some comments. I'll make some comments and we'll share some thoughts together. Love suffers long and is kind. So this is about love versus like. Now, before I read, let me backtrack a little bit. The definition of like, and there's many definitions for the word like, but for our purposes, the functional definition of the word like that we want to use is to have a strong affection for something, to be attracted to something because it pleases you. So let's use that working definition. And we want to compare the idea of loving our wives to liking our wives, or loving this part about them as opposed to liking, or not loving or not liking, that kind of thing. So keep that in mind, love versus like. Here's the verse, here's the passage. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy, love does not parade itself, it's not puffed up. It does not behave rudely, it does not seek its own, it is not provoked, it thinks no evil. Does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. So, over and over again, the Bible tells Christian husbands to love their wives the way Christ loved the church. And I want to submit to you that the idea of love sometimes has nothing to do with the idea of like. It's not hard for me to like certain things, like certain foods, like certain places, like certain people. It's just a natural attraction that I feel. I really don't have to put out any energy because it's pleasing to me and it's gratifying, and I just kind of experience the gratification of a person, place, or thing, a thought, some music, a movie, whatever the case may be. It's not hard to like. And then if I don't like, well, then I just don't like. But love, much deeper word. Paul says in Ephesians chapter 5, husbands, love your wives the way Christ loved the church and gave himself for her. When we're talking about love here, it goes way beyond like. Now, when you first met your wife, you began to really like her. And then we go on to really love them. But like can come and go. Like can come and go with the weather. It can come and go as the years pass by. Like is a very situational thing that doesn't call for any self-sacrifice on my part. If we're going to follow through with what the Apostle Paul says about loving our wives the way Christ loved the church and gave himself, the love of Jesus was defined by his self-denial and his self-sacrifice for the benefit of you and I, if you're a Christian, for the benefit of his people, for the church. He denied himself because he was motivated by love. Like is shallow compared to love. I might love my wife because she makes a great meal, but then, next week maybe she forgot to cook for me and now I don't like her. That's all selfish. I may love my wife because she's really interesting and fun and we share a lot of the same thoughts together until she develops a new hobby and we don't have those same talks anymore. Now I don't know if I like her. And I use a little bit of sarcasm in my voice, like, because like can be such a selfish word. Now, it's not wrong to like things about our wives, appreciate them, admire their sense of humor or the way they serve the household or the way they take care of us or the way they love God or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with liking, but if we're going to be motivated purely by like, then we are going to fall far short of the idea of loving our wives the way Christ loved the church. So guys, I want to encourage you, if you're working through the book, if you're working through these videos, fantastic, God bless you. If you're doing that, good for you. You're doing the work, and you're asking like the psalmist, like David said, God, know my heart, try me and know my thoughts. See if there be any wicked way in me. God, show me if I'm just responding to my wife purely on the level of like, and if I am, God, forgive me and move me deeper and higher to respond to my wife on the level of love. So, some food for thought for you guys. Love your wife the way Christ loved the church. Just don't like her because it's easy. Love her even when it might be difficult. And therein the love of Christ is really manifested to her and to this world. So God bless you guys. Go for it.